Hi my darlings, how are you? I hope you had a beautiful Sunday. My very good name is Christabel and this is my YouTube channel, Doing Life with Chris. If you're new here, karibu sana. Pull a chair, pour yourself your favorite drink because here you will learn, you will grow, you will experience life and we will create memories together. And for those that have been here time and time again, thank you so much for keeping this peaceful. So guys, today is yet another day where we drop a vlog, we drop a video every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Please don't forget it. Subscribe and put on the notification bell so that every time I do drop a new video, you will be among the people that are notified. So today, as I have said, is another day where we drop a video, and today's video is a bit different. I don't know how to structure it. I'm still running it in my mind. But guys, can we observe a moment of silence for how cold it has been? It has been so cold, hence my all black ensemble. In my mind, I am thinking of doing a video on the kitchen appliances I can absolutely not do without. Like, Lord, I cannot do without these kitchen appliances. Some are simple, some are a bit complex, but I have gotten so used and so dependent on them that whenever one breaks down, I have to replace it. So, first on the list on the kitchen appliances I cannot go without is this baby. Now, this is a sandwich maker, right? So, those of us that fancy sandwiches, I just want to show you. So I have had this sandwich maker. It's a it's a two-bread sandwich maker for 14 years. Yes, this has been a family member for 14 years. Unfortunately, with the change of health and the change of people coming in and out, you get this. This sandwich maker has been scrapped off so much that we lost the benefit of the non-stick. Okay, and when you lose the benefit of non-stick in anything, be it your cooking pans, be it your kitchen appliances, the end result is that it ceases to be operational. It ceases to be useful for the use that you had bought it for, and therefore that is what unfortunately happened to me. Unaweka mkate inashika, unakasirika, unapandwa na pressure, and then you think maybe I'm the problem. You come in another time, you try and make your sandwiches again you leave all your tomatoes and onions on the sandwich maker. So guess what? One day I just got so fed up with it that I went into the supermarket and got myself a new baby. So this was Ramtom's and it was good while it lasted. 14 years is so solid, I cannot complain. It's not a malfunction of the product, it is just an issue of maintenance, it's an issue of how we used it. So I got this Molinex Ultra Compact Sandwich Maker, and so far so good. It is so perfect in its performance. I am wondering where it has been all my life. The one thing I appreciated Ramtom's for is the large and very big cord that it came with. So that gave me a bit of flexibility. Now the downside of Molinex is that good as it is, ultra compact sandwiches as it gives you, because I can tell you their sandwiches are extra compact, just like the name. Unfortunately, the cord is this long or this short. So number one is a sandwich maker. As you continue, please tell me where you take your kitchen appliances that cease to be functional, or the malfunctioning kitchen appliances. Where do you take them? Munazipelekanga wapi? Number two on the list is a NutriBullet blender. Well, I don't know whether NutriBullet is a product name or it is, you know, like the way we say margarine and Blue Band. I don't know whether NutriBullet is Blue Band or it's margarine. I don't know. But the Nutri aspect. I do not have a normal blender, but hawezi kosa, you will never lack a NutriBullet. Since I discovered a Nutri blender, I have never looked back. So I had used this NutriBullet blender. Do not mind how dirty it is. It's because it's been in my kitchen somewhere collecting dust, because I ceased to use it about 3-4 years ago. That is when it broke down, and again I am saying, please help me to know where you take your malfunctioning stuff in your kitchen. This one broke down when I was trying to make sweet potato pancakes, and I put in sweet potatoes to blend without adding some milk. Again, it is an issue of how you use it, not so much the product. I cannot complain. For the years I used this baby, it was so good to me. It was so good to me, I cannot complain. And therefore, yes, NutriBullet blender. I went ahead and bought myself another one. So this is NutriBlender, and this is Signature. This is NutriBullet. Yeah, I think NutriBullet is Blue Band. It's not margarine. So the product is Nutri. Well, between the two, I prefer NutriBullet. So if you can get the original NutriBullet blender, please buy it. I prefer this any day, anytime to this one. It is still serving the purpose, but I still feel the loss of my NutriBullet blender. So this is another kitchen appliance I absolutely cannot stay without. So item number 3 that I can absolutely not stay without in my kitchen is a vegetable slicer. Now I have had this vegetable slicer for if I were to guess from the top of my head, I would think 6 years is when I first bought this, and this was my first, and let me tell you, my life completely changed, especially when you have guests, when you're doing bulk cooking, when you're doing batch cooking. This is the it thing. It slices your ingredients like snap of a finger, you have enough to go. So yes, again, I think things sometimes in the kitchen just come to their end of life, just like individuals, just like human beings, just like anything else. And so I think that is what happened to this baby. Sometimes it's just about how long you have been using it, and you just need to get to a point where you appreciate it is old and you need to replace it. So yeah, this was my first vegetable slicer, and it has done me some good. It came with all these pieces, and I want to show you why I had to replace it. So this acted as, you know, the container. As you're slicing, this was your holding container, and this was sort of the mortar. So this is a bit manual, but not so manual. So this is how it looks. You fix your blades like so. You fix your blade like so, whatever blade you want to use, and then put your onion or tomato or cucumber or carrot or whatever on. If you want this size of slices, you place it directly, like the closest to this, so that when you press like this, it will use this. So if you want to use this side, of course you remove and fix it like that, and then you'll get this size of your vegetables. So now the reason why I'm replacing this is because you can see that I have some blades missing. 4 are missing on this blade, and then this one is completely lost. Like, it's done. There's nothing I can do with this. So I mean, when I got here, I just realized, you know what, this has come to its end of life. So it is about time I move on and get another slicer for myself, because oh my god, you have not seen reduced workload in the kitchen like what comes with a vegetable slicer. Now I went ahead and bought myself this multifunction vegetable slicer, and this one I have not unpacked. Looks like, I hope it will serve me as long and as well as this baby has, because 8 years is quite a solid relationship to be losing someone. Some of these things I'm feeling so hurt having to think of letting them go, but I don't want to hoard, so I will have to make peace with it and let them go. So this has 22 pieces, vegetable slicer, multifunction veggie and fruit chopper. Core 6 advantages. So number 1, healthy material, creative design, simple operation, cuts fast, saves time. I absolutely 100% concur. It saves a lot of time, and full function. So these are the 6 advantages. I don't know how some of them help my cause, but anywho, let's see. So this is the cover. I am here to figure out how to use this thing. So this is the first blade, how it looks. Of course, this we have seen it. Blade 1, it has blade 2. These are quite big chunks of vegetables, then smaller chunks of vegetables, and these are the biggest. These are cubes. So if you want to cut potatoes in cubes, this is what you'd use. For tomatoes, for frying food, the ones that you want to cook down until they render and they become sort of a paste, this is what you'd use, or this, right? And then probably for carrots, I don't know why I feel like this one I'm not going to be using it so much. Yeah. And then there's another smaller box over here. And this box comes with this that looks like a comb. I don't know what to do with this. And then it has these blades. On the other one it has this, and then it also has this, it has this, and it has this. Then it has this, and it has this, right? It has this. I will show you the functionality of this thing in another kitchen appliance that I have. I do feel though like I would still go for this if I were to find it on sale, because it is so simple to use, it is so straightforward to assemble and to execute whatever it is you need. It does not have a lot of moving pieces as this one, and sometimes less is more. So because my new vegetable slicer does not come with this slicer, it comes with cubes, but it does not come with this, I think I will steal this from this other slicer, and I will also steal this from this other slicer, because I still feel like old is gold, you guys. Old is gold. Number 4. Is it number 4? Number 4 or 5? I don't know. I have lost count. But one thing that I absolutely have gotten so accustomed to that I do not know how to live without is this mandolin slicer. Let me tell you, this mandolin slicer is as old as my marriage, because this again was a wedding gift. I can even tell you the specific person who gifted me this, because I think this lady was ahead of her time. I honestly did not know what this bad boy was for about 7 years after my wedding day. And those times you could not take an image on photo and then upload it to Google and then it would tell you what it is and what it does. We didn't have those advantages. So I stayed with this thing for about 7 years. And not until I came across it in Daphne Cooks, a show that was coming on Food Channel, that I was like, that's a mandolin. I have that. Oh my God, don't tell me I have been missing out on what it does. And that was a game changer. That was like my epiphany moment in the kitchen. So this mandolin slicer comes with 1, 2, 3. It comes with 3 blades. But the most used blade in this kitchen, actually the only blade I have used in this kitchen, is this blade. Every time I am making crisps at home, every time I am making bhajia at home, oh my goodness, this bad boy is it. I will get evenly sliced slices every single time, and especially for my crisps and for my bhajia. This one has elevated my game. So what you do is there are no there are no blades here, so you just align this and this, and then depending on how thin you want your slices to be, you keep rotating this until you get the perfect opening, or rather the perfect alignment, just before you get to the next blade. And then when I want a bit of a bite in my potatoes, and I want round, because this gives you round shapes, I increase my calibration so that I get a bit of space in between the blades, and that will give me the perfectly sliced potato bhajias slices, and they are all uniform, so it gets to get ready at the same time because they are evenly cut. All right, so please, I have seen that there are some generic ones that have come, because those times you only could buy an original. These times there are a lot of China imitations that have come, and they are serving the purpose just fine. So please go ahead and get yourself a mandolin slicer. Of course, it comes with a few parts here and there, and one of the parts is what I was talking about. Let me show you. It comes with this part. So this is where you attach your potato, because these blades, my friend, if you have never sliced your fingers on these blades, you will not understand. You will never understand, but this is the worst kind of pain. So it comes with this so that you can attach whatever it is you're slicing here, hold it there, and then, how does this happen? Yes. Kitchen appliance number 5 that I cannot live without, and this is my newest in the kitchen, and yet we have gotten to end of life so far. So some of these China things, by the way, don't trust them too much. So this is a waffle maker, and the reason I bought this waffle maker is because I had all my life searched for a waffle maker. We are suckers for waffles in this family. Especially me, I love waffles. Oh my goodness, I love myself a crispy golden brown waffle smeared with syrup or honey on top for breakfast. OMG, nothing beats that. And sausage or bacon. So I had been looking for a waffle maker for as long as I can remember. And when I came across this, I just had to get it. I think it was going for about 3,000 or 2,500 when I got it, and I used it for literally about a year before it just died on me. So again, this is about how you handle. This is more about handling, I would say, but also as much as it is about handling, I would also say that the quality of the product was not so good, because it doesn't mean that we handle our other appliances better than we handled this, and yet this was not able to withstand frequent use in the kitchen. So this was quite a disappointment, such a waste of money. This is, I don't know which brand this is. I had never heard of it, by the way. I'm not going to lie. And so because I cannot do without a waffle maker, I went ahead and ordered myself a waffle maker, and that is the unpacking video I want us to do, so that we can end this video before it gets to unmanageable hours. Ati mnasema Shiko wa Histyle akona nini? Yeah, I am that babe. I am that babe. I extend grace. I am that babe that gives the benefit of doubt. And so I went and got myself a few things from Shiko wa Histyle, ama ni Shiko Histyle, and they are all in this box. Some are kitchen appliances, some are personal effects. So allow me to unpack, and then I'll show you what I got.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday.
Two of different colors. Oh, how amazing is this? And the quality is perfect. You will never believe how much this went for. 650 shillings. Nikaeni hapo mkisema shikonge, shikongwe. Anywho, we digressed. RAF, or is it RAF waffle maker. I went ahead and got myself a waffle maker from Shiko wa Histyle. Or is it Shiko Histyle? What is her name? And this I ordered from the website, but I realized if you order things from her website, my friend, you can end up cussing yourself for them and cussing, because there are some things that are available on her website that when you go to the shop unaambiwa hiyo imeisha, chagua ingine, because I don't think they can refund the money, or they can, I don't know. Let me start with how sleek this thing is. Oh my god, it is so sleek. It is so sleek that it gives me goosebumps. So this is silver and black, and then it has this thing. It's not your conventional waffle maker. I settled for this teeny tiny love hearts for my waffle maker. We are so used to square waffles that I wanted something different, something exciting, and so I settled for this. Yeah, let me give it a few times to use it, and then I'll come back with a review of how it is going. But so far so good. I am happy with the design, I am happy with how sleek it is, and I am definitely happy with the pricing. We have been dying to get a toaster, guys, and finally we got one. I don't know why I feel sometimes like toasters are overrated. I'm sorry. I can just butter my bread and run it on my grill or my double-sided Destiny pan. Sorry, my apologies. But my son has been wanting to get a toaster for so long that I have been feeling so guilty for not getting it for all those times that he has asked. And so I told myself, you know what, it also saves me some time, because for my pan I have to stand there and wait for it to toast on both sides. So it's not hands-free. This is very hands-free. So it comes, this is how it looks, and this is different from you know, I wouldn't say so different. It is just, I mean, a toaster is a toaster, but then it has some upgraded features. One is this knob. This knob here allows you to choose the extent of toast that you want on your bread, like the extent of color. So if you want light brown toasted, if you want medium toasted, if you want dark brown toasted, this knob allows you to choose the levels. So it has 1 to level 7 of toasting, 7 of course being the deepest, 1 being the lightest. and then you can cancel. Like if you put bread in the toaster and then you realize, shoot, you can cancel the toasting process and it will come right out, and you can do whatever it is that you want to do on the untoasted bread, and then of course take it back again. And then it has the reheating function here. So if you had toasted your bread and then it got cold before you got to eating it, you can put it back on your toaster and reheat it without it toasting further. How about that? And then the final function is the defrost function right over here. So if you have bread like me who cooks a lot, and I freeze some of my breads, if I forgot to take out my bread from the freezer, I do not have to stress anymore, because now my toaster can defrost my bread for me. Look at this babe making moves. So this is something I am really excited to have in the kitchen. I will again come and review how it's doing. So it has this. So ukiweka mkate, I think you put it down. How do you do this? We will figure out as we go. But I also saw that this part unaweza itoa uioshe so that you preserve the integrity of this toaster. So you can disconnect these meshes, wash them, and then put them back. And so this was a bit more pricey than your average toaster in the market, but it was not anything above 3,000. Before we get to my food processor, the new food processor, let me introduce you to my bestie for the past about 10 years. Oh my God. I'm telling you, even as I replace this thing, I don't think I am ready to let go of this food processor. I have had it for so long. Like I have said, it must be about 10 years now. And if there's something I have used and reused and then used again in this kitchen, is this food processor. I have grinded meat in this food processor. I have cut vegetables on this food processor. I have minced onions in this food processor. I have minced garlic. I have minced ginger. I have done all manner of things. I have even ground flour. I use it to grind flour. I use it to, what is the most ridiculous thing I have used it for? I have used it to make peanut butter. I have used it to, oh my God. The list is literally endless on what I have done with this food processor. And so the only reason I am replacing it is, first of all, because I put something hot in it. I think I was toasting sesame seeds. I was trying to extract sesame oil. Yes, I have done all manner of things in this kitchen. And then the sesame seeds were too hot, and this happened. So yeah, blame me, blame the user, not the product, never the product. So this happened, but this happened about 5 years ago, and it has been working perfectly still. So I did not see the need of replacing it. Now, the reason I am replacing it is because it came with 2 blades. So it came with this blade, which is still in perfect order. And then it came with another blade that had 4 blades, so down here and up here. And so you could grind a lot of quantity in it at a go, and that broke. I don't even remember it broke doing what with it, but it broke. It broke quite some time back. I have been trying to look for another food processor to buy for quite some time. I have not been seeing them until I came across it in Shiko's website, and I just had to order it. So that is the only reason I am replacing this baby. Otherwise, I do not even think I am going to let this one go. No. It is so ingrained in me, or is it ingrained, or is it inscribed, whatever the word is, for me to let go. So this is how you assemble it. So quick, so fast, manual free. You can literally do it closing your eyes, and then of course connect it to your power source and just press, and you're good to go. So now, because that happened, I got a replacement. And this one, they said is glass. So I want to see how glass it is. For sababu, it's not glass, guys. It's just like this. It's not glass. So I think this is a clary. But kwa website, ilikuwa a glass whatever. So yeah. Okay, so I need to assemble the blades myself. Oh Lord Jesus Christ. So this is how it comes. Of course, this is the jug. This is the cutting. My daughter says cutting. So this is a thing that you insert your blade in, just like this, and then of course grind. And this seems like it comes with only one blade, which has low and high. So I think it is a combined 2-in-1. This one was separate. It was 2 blades, distinct, separate. So if you wanted a lot of quantity, you put the one that has higher blades. This one, ni moja too, and I have to assemble them myself. So that's such a mood damper, but oh well. And then it comes with this mortar. And the beauty about this upgrade, again, it is RAF. I don't know how good this product is, so I am yet to find out. Kama ni mbaya kitaniramba, because even my food, the toaster, I think also the toaster, the food processor, and my waffle maker are all rough. So kama ni mbaya wase. It will be so rough. So the beauty again with this one is that it is hands off. It is hands free. Remember this one, lazima ningeka hapo nimepress hivi, and when I release, it stops. It stops grinding, it stops mincing, it stops doing whatever it is. So I had to be present to sort of be the assist. So this one, it comes with an on and off button. It comes with a pause button again. Alright, so yeah, that is an upgrade, and quite a very good upgrade. And this is something I absolutely cannot do without in my kitchen. So kifuniko iko wapi? Nilikuwa naona kuna kitu ina miss jameni. So this is the cover, and once you cover, now this goes into acha niwapange. So hii inaenda hapa, alafu hii unaingiza hapa, alafu you switch on. Alright? And ladies and gentlemen, that is a very good place to end this video. And allow me to say that please invest in your kitchens. Sisi sio mapunda. We were not born to suffer. So if you can afford lessening your burden, if you can afford to buy something that will make your work easier, that will make your work faster, that will assist you to put food on the table faster than you would ordinarily do, please go ahead. Usiseme na house girl kazi yake ni gani? Kazi yake is a lot, and it is not to labor for you at it because you're not the one doing it. Please avail these things, and they don't stay forever, but you will always live in that house. So when you're in the kitchen, just buy these things, make your work lesser, make your work faster, and everyone is happy. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy with my purchases, and this is a video I have been wanting to do, guys, for so long, but I never got the time of day to do it. I am just so happy that finally I get to show you the apparatus, the appliances that I can absolutely not do without in my kitchen. So until the next time, ciao ciao.